Hey boss beauties, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time landing on this channel, welcome. My name is Laketta, and on this channel we talk about creating goals, crushing them, personal development, and looking damn good while doing all of that. Showing up bigger, braver, and bolder in life and, honey, yes, in business. So if you landed, again, join in. Today, honey, it's about the truth pill. It's about that truth pill that is hard to swallow, girl. But some of y'all and some of us need to get sick of our damn self to elevate our lives. So you guessed it, in this video, I am talking about it's time that you get sick and tired of your damn self to elevate. Let's talk about it, sis. Okay, so it's no tiptoeing around this subject, you know. Girl, yes, we're gonna have to get tired of our own damn selves before we can elevate. So, like I said, I'm not gonna tiptoe around it. We just finna knock this thing out. I don't wanna hold you too long. I know you got better things to do. So do I, but I like to hang out with y'all and I like to talk about, you know, things that's pressing. Girl, I know, honey. You wants to do the most. You have amazing vision. You're creative in every aspect of your life. However, you don't see any growth, right? You don't see any growth. Why? Because you ain't got sick and tired of your own damn self. You're doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and nothing's working. That's because you're still tiptoeing around that doubt. You're still tiptoeing around that fear. You have to get to a point where you say to yourself or to others, I say it to myself, I am going to elevate my life and do what I need to do, walk this purpose, regardless of who's watching, regardless of who supports me, regardless if my family and friends support me, because that is a big issue with us, is that we want that support from our family and friends. And sis, let me just go ahead and tell you, that's not gonna be your customers, okay? Your family and friends will not be your customers. It will be strangers, okay? It will be strangers. So it's, girl, embrace it, honey. Embrace your family and your friends not supporting you. So you want to be able to move forward and move this wagon regardless of who watching you. So what, your post didn't get a lot of likes, but what your bank account say? What does your bank account say? If them likes don't equate to dollar signs, baby, keep it moving, keep creating content, keep putting things out that's authentically you. That way you can go ahead and people will organically, you want organic growth. You know, you don't want somebody just coming to like your stuff. You want that potential like or that potential customer to turn into a real live customer that's retention in your business. So girl, again, you're gonna have to get sick and damn tired of your damn self. Like, girl, get up and make it happen. So this is what I'm gonna say, okay? Because like I said, I don't want to hold y'all long, so I'm gonna give you what I did, because I still periodically go through this too. Sometimes I have to check myself and be like, bitch, like, for real, like, what are you doing, bitch? You is getting on my nerves. Like, that's how I be talking to myself. I mean, y'all might talk to y'all a little different, but I be looking at me like, bitch, like, what? That's what you're doing? Oh, okay, not today, honey. So we're gonna talk about what I did to elevate my life and to get, once I got sick and tired of my damn self. And again, these are just my tips. This is just what I did. You know, you can customize it to however you need to customize it. You are your own person. So some of these tips may or may not work for you. But the goal of this video is for you to be honest with yourself. And if you are at that point where you're like, oh, yeah, I'm definitely sick and tired of my own shit, okay? Girl, we've made it. We have arrived. We're gonna elevate. Come on, boo. Let's go. So some of the things that I did first, And the reason why I knew, like, I'm tired of me. I'm tired of me. I got in that mirror, girl, and I said, bitch, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you being afraid to speak your mind. I'm sick of you afraid to use your voice. I'm sick of you doubting all these beautiful, wonderful gifts that God gave you. I am sick of you not showing up. I am sick and tired of your ass not really putting out your services. Girl, I'm sick of you. What we need to do? Come on, sis. What we gonna do? Okay, what we about to do? So first things first, what I did is I journaled my ass off. So that meant that I went and I purchased me a journal, and the journal was a cute size. That way I could carry it around everywhere I go. And I journaled the things that I journaled about, though. I journaled about my top 3 non-negotiables in 4 areas: in my personal life, my business, my lifestyle, and my love life. Like, I had 3 non-negotiables in each area. And then the second thing is, once I got that on paper, then I started asking myself questions like, what do I need to do in order to make these 3 goals, these 3 non-negotiable goals, a reality in my life? So, of course, once you start asking yourself those questions, you need to start then digging a little deeper. Okay, so what do we need to do? Okay, now you're starting to question yourself. You're starting to make yourself, your subconscious and your conscious work together to say, okay, do I need to shift my paradigm? Like, what is it that I need to do in order for all 3 of these non-negotiables to become a reality? So that meant that you had to get it on paper, number 1. Number 2, once you got it on paper, now it's time to start taking those things and it's time to start breaking them down. Okay, so in category 1, if your non-negotiable is, you know, your non-negotiable is maybe, girl, I'm just going off the top of my head, is you're not going to work with a certain type of client. I'm talking in the business area. You're not going to work with a certain type of client. Okay, now you know, okay, this is non-negotiable. I'm sick and tired of people questioning my prices. I'm sick and tired of people doing this, that, and the other. Okay, now break that down a little bit more. What do you need to do in order for you not to attract them type of clients anymore? Do you need to elevate your online presence? Do you need to elevate how you show up? You know, girl, do you need to change, like, your attire? Like, bitch, come on. Like, you have to start thinking like that. And then you need to really map it out. Okay, there's a way that you put the plan on paper. Now let's map it out. When you're mapping something out, that means you are feeling how it feels, how it tastes, how it looks. It's about visualizing it. It's about, okay, so I need to change my wardrobe. I need to change, maybe I want to look a little bit more elegant to attract a more elegant, a more high society type of people to my business. Okay, so all right, so I need to change my wardrobe. How do I change my wardrobe? What shops do I need to shop with? You know, what mindset do I need to develop for that? How do I develop that mindset? And then break those little bullet points down. Okay, how do I develop that mindset? If you didn't catch the last video, I talked about how I changed my mindset with books. Maybe it's books. Maybe it's coming on YouTube, listening to YouTube videos. It's so many girl bosses out here just really making shit happen and really giving us all something to think about. And it's all about just mapping it out in that journal. You may have never picked up a journal a day in your life, but sis, it is life changing. I know you hear it all the time. People talking about journaling all the time, and you never really fully understand, like, how do me journaling got anything to do with me really elevating my life? There is something about when you put your goals, take them from here to paper. It's something about it. It makes it become a reality. It makes it become, okay, so I'm not just floating around in her mind anymore. Now I am actually on paper. Okay, now let's make me a reality. What is she gonna do now to make me a reality? When you see it on paper, you start like really breaking it down. It's just something, it's just a connection that happens. I can't really truly explain it. It's therapeutic for you and it's life-changing. So I just would say, you know, get it on paper. Now once you do all of that, girl, the next thing you gotta do is you have to walk in it. You have to walk in it like it's already here. You gotta, girl, you got to walk in that thing, okay? You have to, as they say, and I hate saying it sometimes, but it's the truth. You have to fake it till you make it, honey. You gotta fake it till you make it. I don't know what to tell you. So you have to just walk in it. So if you want to attract higher paying clients, you have to walk like you are already servicing those type of clients. You know, if you want to become a wife and you know that you are already a wife, you got to start walking and acting like you're already somebody's wife, honey. You have got to already be experiencing that thing. That way it just becomes reality for you because it's already, you're already doing it. So okay. And you have to visualize it. You know, that's the thing that I think a lot of us, you know, don't really understand the power behind visualization. Your subconscious mind does not know that you ain't really over there in Bali, okay? In your subconscious mind, if you picturing yourself and you're visualizing yourself in Bali, bitch, you's in Bali. Like, your subconscious don't know you ain't over there. That's why I say visualization is like it's very important, because once you start visualizing it and it gets stuck into that subconscious is going to do everything in its power to make it become a reality. So visualize. For me, when I do my visualizations, I have to have like a certain type of music on for me to really like visualize it. Sometimes, like, it just depends on my mood. You know, I'm a very moody chick, so it just depends on my mood. Maybe I'm in a mood where I want to listen to some smooth jazz, and I want to, you know, just think about, you know, bitch, I'm in Bali, okay? I'm in Bali. Or I might want to listen to, you know, some R&B, or I might, you know, it just depends. It just depends on my mood. And I mean, it could be, you could be the type of person that just have to sit in silence and you there. But I have to get myself in the mood to go there in my mind. And we just all different. We just all approach things in different ways. So that's, you know, my little tidbit is that you just got to walk in it. You have to act like you've already arrived, you know. Yeah. Have you okay, sis? And then the next thing that I did, girl, stop looking around at what other people are doing. I firmly believe that sometimes it's okay to get inspired by others, but I think sometimes when we linger and we look too long and too often at what others are doing, that means we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. And secondly, we're just really diluting our authenticity of what we uniquely bring to the table. So I would say tunnel vision. Head down, it's time to get to work. It is time to get to work. And when I say head down, stop looking at what other people are doing. You have got to recognize the distraction when you see one. Sometimes the calling on your life and the purpose for your life is so strong that the enemy will do and use anything to distract you. and make it look like sugary candy. It could be a networking event. You don't need to be on every scene. You have got to, you know, pick and choose which networking events you go to. You, just because somebody invites you somewhere does not mean this is the networking event for you. You know, you might have some goals on your paper that you ain't even if you look on your paper and you ain't even accomplished one thing of those goals, like one task of them, I'm gonna need you to put your head down, and I'm gonna need you to put yourself in isolation, and I'm gonna need you to get to work. Because we waiting on you, sis. Oh, I know you have some gifts out there that I and this entire world we're waiting on you. Only you can give that to us. So pick and choose what networking event. Every time my friends ask me to go somewhere, I cannot go to every single party, every single dinner that I'm being asked to go to, because otherwise I would not get what I need to do done. And that's just point blank period. Like, and just know that when you put yourself in isolation, there are going to be people that just fall off and just say that you're acting funny. No, you're not acting funny. You're elevating. You see yourself, you know, growing and being in a different atmosphere. Like you're creating generational wealth. You're changing your bloodline at this point. You're changing what has been done in the past in your family. It may be you who become that millionaire. It may be you who your family need in order to see that this can be done. So the people that's coming up behind you, like your kids, your cousins, or whomever, can say, you know what, I can do this too. Like, she's in my family and she did it. So why can't I do it? All we need sometimes is to see that one person that's close to us actually achieving something, and then we get bit by that bug and be like, you know what, I have some goals, I have some dreams, maybe not try them, let me try mine. So again, you can't be on every scene, honey. You can't. You wouldn't get anything done if you were on every scene. Like I say, you're gonna have friends that drop off, but please believe me, those friends that drop off, God is gonna give you a tribe that will blow your mind, okay? And when I say blow your mind, you'll be like, where you been at, girl? Like, where you been at all my life? Like, where have you been? I've been waiting on you. Like, and then it's just more and more starts happening for you. So again, honey, put your head down, start working. I want you to achieve everything. That, girl, go for everything that God has for you. It's yours already. He waiting on you, boo. Let's go. And then lastly, you have got to change your love language with yourself. Girl, you can't expect the world to speak to you in respective tones if you yourself do not speak to yourself with respective tones. There's a certain way that I talk to the inner me. There's a certain tone that I use with myself, because truth of the matter is, if I talk to myself this way, meaning in loving tones and loving words, there is no way in HE double hockey stick am I going to let anybody talk to me less than how I talk to myself. It's either you talk to me the way that I want you to talk to me, the way that I talk to myself, or you can exit. Point blank, period. I don't care whether it's family, friends, a new boo, whatever. If you cannot respect me enough to talk to me in loving tones, deuces. So you have to develop, you know, and talk to yourself and change your love language with yourself, especially if the love language or the language that you're talking to yourself in right now ain't here lately have been of a negative tone. No, sis, you're so much better than that. You're so much grander than that. Like, you have to find, everybody talk to themselves different. Like, I love saying, like, when I say bitch, like, I'm not calling myself a bitch. Like, I'm not, like, some people are like, why is she talking like that? But no, I'm not calling myself a bitch. It's more like, girl, like, get yourself together. Like, baby, let's do this. And so when I'm talking to myself, you know, I say things like, Laketta, you're amazing. I like you. I love you. You know, you're beautiful. You're worthy. You're necessary. You got this, girl. You're doing boss stuff. Like, but I be saying, you know, girl, I be cussing. Oh, so I'm like, you doing boss stuff, girl. Get up. We got this. We got this. No nerves, no anxiety. Let's go, boo. So you just have to find out what your love language is. So, I mean, I don't want to overwhelm y'all or anything like that, but I just wanted to come on here and I just wanted to shoot the breeze with my girls, and I just wanted to tell you, girl, it's about time for you to get sick and tired of your damn self so you can elevate, because I'm waiting on you, honey. So, okay, so journals, I have, okay, so before I go, I just released the Confidence on Stilettos journal. If you guys are not familiar with, of course, me, if you're new here, of course, I have a podcast. It's called Confidence on Stilettos. We talk about pretty much the same things, creating goals, crushing them, and all that good stuff. But as I mentioned, you want to keep a journal with you at all times. So I have created a journal, a Confidence on Stilettos Boss Girl journal that is very, very small and very compact, and you can stick it in your purse. You know, it's not bulky, and it has free writing paper in it for you to just start getting your thoughts on paper. And that means in this journal, I'm going to be writing my 3 non-negotiables in those 4 areas that I talked about. So if you want to copy your journal, just look in the description. It'll be there for you if you want to get your journal. They were released, I think I released them earlier this week. Girl, I don't remember, okay? But they are on the MakiBeauty.com website. And again, I will drop the link in the description. They are there for your taking. That way you can have something compact and something that motivates you to say, yes, she is me and I am her, and let's go and let's do this thing, baby. Let's get these thoughts on paper and make this dream become a reality. So if you haven't done so already, girl, go ahead and hit that like button, that share button, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so the next time that I am on here or I release a video, you, honey, will be notified. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social media handles, as you will see them below. On Instagram, I am under confidence_on_stilettos. And also on Facebook, I'm just Confidence on Stilettos, girl. Okay? Confidence on Stilettos. And, yeah. Okay? Okay? I think that's it. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.